Hey guys, Seleno here from PlayToEarn.net. Today's video is the first part of our weekly news series, where we talk about news that happened in the blockchain gaming scene this past week, divided into game updates, teasers or announcements, and other news. For this video, we'll be talking about game updates first. So without further ado, let's get to the list. To start off our list, Bomb Crypto releases Battle Season 4 and teases Halloween skins. The Bomb Crypto team has announced the release of Battle Season 4 while teasing Halloween skins for their Play-to-Earn Bomber game. The 4th season of the PvP Battle Mode kicked off on October 13 and will end on October 26, with rewards set to be distributed from October 27 to October 29. Participating in the season is free, but those who'd like to receive rewards should verify their emails. This season's rewards are allocated to the top 200 players, with the best players set to earn 5 B hero boxes, 5 shields, and 10,000 B coin. For more details, check out the official post here. Aside from the start of a new season, the developers have also teased Halloween skins in a recent tweet, on the same day the season started. 2 days later, they revealed the start of the Fanbombliest Hero event, where those who successfully manage to guess who the Fanbombliest character could be are able to potentially earn 6 limited Halloween skins, 6 special bomb skins, and $90. The event will end on October 19. More info on how to take part in this seasonal event can be found in the article linked in the tweet down below. This blockchain title can be played on PC via web browsers as well as on Android devices, with an iOS version planned to come out sometime in the future. Next, Novo Pangea now has building and skilled worker upgrades. Novo Pangea, a play-to-earn strategy game on the Wax blockchain, now officially features building and skilled worker upgrades. Owners of these NFTs can now use in-game resources to upgrade them. Leveling up a building requires materials and obsidian, and doing so will increase the limit for the amount of workers that can be in the building. Having a building of a higher level allows players to put higher level workers in them, but also ones of lower level. This means that having a level 3 building makes it possible to put level 3 workers, but also ones of level 1 and 2. On the other hand, increasing the level of a skilled worker requires obsidian and food, helping supply building owners with more yield per shift, while the holder of the building NFT pays a higher wage for a higher level skilled worker. Aside from the new update, the developers also mentioned some of the other changes they plan to introduce next. These updates include improving the UX by adding bulk actions, launching residential buildings, as well as a new drop release which will consist of only 2 pack types in lower quantity than before. Up next, Gods Unchained Summer Series Grand Finale Tournament is starting on October 21. The Gods Unchained team has announced in a recent tweet that their free-to-play card game will be having a Summer Series Grand Finale tournament that will begin on October 21. This Community Clash-sponsored tournament is hosted by GU Stakes, a website where players of the blockchain title can stake tokens such as Matic, XDAI, and more on matches. The tournament is sponsored by GU Stakes, Polygon, Gods Unchained, Gnosis, and Shapeshift DAO. It features $8,000 in prizes, $3,000 of which are in Gods, and the competition is open for everyone with just about any card set. The exceptions are promo and mythic cards. Using these in a match will result in a forfeit. A total of 512 players can participate, and an entry fee of 15 Gods has to be paid in order to successfully register for the tournament. Those who are interested have to sign up before October 21 at 12 PM EDT. Once registration closes, all signed participants will have 48 hours to play their first round. There are a total of 8 rounds, with most of them being best of 3 where players have to win using at least 2 different Gods. Matches in the quarterfinals, semifinals, and finals are a best of 5 and require 3 different Gods to win. More information can be found in the link in the tweet above, but also in the official Discord server of GU Stakes. Next, TownStar Halloween season features haunted maze zones. For this Halloween season, TownStar will increase players' chances of winning a battle. The season will also feature spooky stories just like the previous year. An in-game item, Haunted Mansion, will also allow users to produce passive oils and pumpkins. More interestingly, the season will feature the haunted maze zones. In this Halloween season, players will experience more terror compared to the previous season, according to Gallic Games. The gaming experience for this year has different areas, each with its own rarity. The team advises players to own all 4 zones to unlock more bonuses and scare their cows or sheep to make them move 25% faster. The haunted zones are available in epic, rare, legendary, and uncommon rarities. Haunted Maze Zone 1 has the lowest rarity, which is epic. The zone gives a sneak peek into the impending horror of the game. Zone 1 is also known as Passive Nectar. It is available for sale in the TownStar store. Players who survive the first zone can proceed to Zone 2, the Haunted Maze Rare. As of this recording, the sales of Zone 2 have ended. Haunted Maze Zone 3 possesses a legendary rarity, and it is the most terrific of the zones. TownStar will announce the sales of Zone 3 on their social media handles soon. Unlike the previous zones, the Haunted Maze Zone 4 is free from terror. In this zone, players must solve a puzzle to be triumphant. This zone has an uncommon rarity and will be available for sale soon. If you're liking this news list so far, remember to check out our website and news section to be updated on everything about blockchain gaming. Now let's get back to the video. Next, EVIO releases Last Team Standing game mode. EVIO, a browser FPS with a gameplay feel similar to the popular Halo and Destiny franchises, has recently gotten a new game mode called Last Team Standing. In this mode, 2 teams of 4 players battle it out in a best of 5, with each round lasting 1 minute. Players can respawn during a round but can be revived by others. If there are not enough players for a match, or someone ends up leaving during it, they will be replaced by a level 9 bot, which the developers state in their official Discord server that they are at half earnings per kill. There are 4 maps that rotate for this game mode: Hollow Pond, Hollow Enclave, Hollow Gypsum, and Drought. While the game itself is free to play, only those who have an EVIO NFT are able to try their hand at this new play-to-earn game mode. According to last week's tweet, the team has enabled 15 times the normal earn rate, earning more E than usual not only for winning the match, but also for kills including headshots. Having a rare character NFT, weapon NFT, and sword NFT also helps. This E is an in-game currency that can be converted to SOL once the player has at least 1,000 of it. A player can withdraw once every 24 hours. As their earnings formula is heavily influenced by the number of sponsors, the number of E earned can change on a daily basis. Each NFT has its own power level, which players will be able to increase at some point in the future and able to earn more. The Solana-based title launched in beta in January last year, while converting the off-chain currency to SOL was enabled back in July this year. Next, Blast Royale releases penultimate beta update. Blast Royale has released its patch notes for version 0.7.0, the penultimate update before its final testing. In the recent upgrade, players can register without visiting the Blast Hub, and they can register or log into a new account from the settings menu. Interested players can log in as guests, but they won't be able to play ranked and other game modes. The game's home screen has gotten a better UI upgrade complementing the new background. The game developers have also introduced a death marker that can mark where players die. Players can now earn blast points during a match. The earned points will help level up the Blast Pass. Players can now also collect the new non-NFT equipment. Players can only earn Blast Pass points in ranked and casual matches, and they can't earn points in custom games. Different non-NFT equipment is now available in Blast Royale. Only players with at least 3 pieces of equipment can participate in ranked matches. Luckily, players can freely combine NFTs and non-NFT to attain the requirement. However, NFTs are essential in ranked matches to take craft spice from their earning pool. The new custom game screen allows players to choose game modes, maps, and mutators. Furthermore, every piece of equipment now has 2 stats: the ammo capacity and the shield's capacity. The team also made a few improvements to the weapon accuracy system and the crate's drop logic. They fixed several miscellaneous issues, including network lag, control layout, countdown timer, joystick movement, and so on. There's also a reduction in the default movement and HP. Finally, Blast Royale developers reduced the overall stats of all weapons and fixed many bug issues. Next, Metalcore shares Open World Alpha 1.1 update. Metalcore has shared details on the latest update for Open World Alpha. Metalcore is a first-person combat game that is built on Unreal Engine 4. Players can engage in PvP mega battles, PvE fights, and faction-based clashes. The update includes bug fixes across several features on the platform. Bugs were fixed for squatty infantry and odd melee attack, hand gestures on certain weapons that were incorrect, and inventory items that were not replicating correctly in loot boxes. Other fixes include unending Yari firing sound, badgers not spawning with full armor in garage, and a server crash that usually happens when using abilities at some moments. When servers are unavailable, players will see a message saying, quote, "No servers available, check Discord for playtest schedule," end quote. The dev team has also included a feature to help players despawn their vehicles for some time. This will keep vehicles from being destroyed and they can spawn it again in the factory. Players can use the enter button to submit login on the main menu, and AI will break contact with those that use optical camo. Others include art pass on capture zones, balanced homing missile speed and turn rate, reduced AI HP and shields by 30% across the board, and FX pass for weapons. The update also includes a first pass of the squad system, which is the first implementation, and there's more to come in the next phase. The new squad host features allows players to invite friends to be invited to a squad, leave a squad, customize the chat section, and alternate commands for squads. The team has also added time sessions to make playing convenient for European players. The sessions include Asia servers, which is 6 to 9 AM PST, EU servers for 12 to 3 PM PST, and NA servers for 6 to 9 PM PST. Next, Mobox launches base building with Momo Home as a new upgrade. Mobox recently added a home base to its Momoverse game, which players consider as an essential upgrade. The home base will be integral to the Momoverse game's building and exploring process. The game's developer also hinted at a larger ecosystem that will include all Momo NFT avatars and characters. Mobox is among the most prolific NFT minters, despite the fact that it did not utilize all of the NFT and even burned a few of the items. All NFTs in the game is held in verified wallets and accounts. The Momoverse is a fundamental game designed on a long-term basis. Essentially, Momo avatars are used in the Momoverse because of their hash power function, which multiplies in-game revenue. Recently, the Momoverse introduced a little survival game which awards Moballs, an in-game item. The Mobox gaming franchise is on a quest to restrict the quantity of Mbox tokens. MEC will be increasingly essential in the games without a quick exchange possibility. Mbox fell to $0.58, down from a previous range of about $0.60. Notably, Mbox continues as a liquid token with daily trading volumes above $5.5 million. This has assisted Mbox in avoiding more losses. However, the game is not yet ready to support continuous token generation and sale. Mbox is used to create raffles, mystery boxes, momos, and other in-game events. According to Momo NFT and Mbox assessments, Mobox NFT Farmer is still worth more than $45 million and remains among the most active GameFi projects. Next, Sorare finally kicks off the NFT-based NBA fantasy game. Sorare, an NFT fantasy sports gaming platform, launched an NFT-based NBA fantasy game after a multi-year collaboration agreement with the NBPA and NBA last month. Sorare, in collaboration with the NBA, has released its first fully licensed, free-to-play, digital collectible-based fantasy basketball game into beta for the 2022-2023 NBA season. The sports platform already has an NFT-based free-to-play Major League Baseball game and a popular fantasy football game, both came out this summer. In brief, Sorare's NBA fantasy game, like the football games and MLB, allow users to acquire free trading cards or buy NFT cards. They may begin to play with a free card and create and manage teams comprised of NFT trade cards representing each NBA player. The latest NBA fantasy game is not the league's first foray into a blockchain-based endeavor. The league has made significant investments in Top Shot, a prominent marketplace for digital collectibles. In order to join Sorare's NBA fantasy game, you must first create an account on the game's official website. You can then form a squad around your starting player and join common champion leagues, which give limited and common cards as prizes. And in order to ensure parity, each club is limited to a 5-player squad and must adhere to a points cap based on their 10-game average. All in all, Sorare aims to offer weekly tournaments throughout the season, rewarding participants with real-world prizes like jerseys, tickets, and experiences to help close the gap between the virtual and real worlds. And lastly, Magicraft launches in closed beta. Magicraft, a play-to-earn MOBA on the BNB chain, has officially launched in closed beta this week. In order to participate in this beta, players need to either own at least one Genesis Collection NFT or have a minimum of 1 million MCRT. For the latter, it can be either tokens stored in a wallet or ones being staked or a mix of both. In whichever case, the players must have either held and or staked the tokens for 10 days. Those who meet these requirements can head to the beta enrollment page found on the game's official website and connect their wallet. After successfully signing up, an email will be sent to give access to both the Android and the iOS version of the blockchain title. Closed beta testers on iOS will get an email confirming that they've been added to the game's development team, after which they'll get an invitation to the test flight version. Android users won't have these extra steps, but will simply be able to download a specific beta test version from a link to the Google Play Store. A PC version is not available. According to the roadmap, the game will launch on PC in Q2 next year. Eventually, the Web3 title will also be free to play. And that's a wrap for today's news video. I'll be back tomorrow for another news video about our next topic group, sneak peeks, teasers, and announcements. And for more info on everything about blockchain games, check out our website at PlayToEarn.net, where we have the largest database of games that have all the info you need. That's it for today. See you next video.